Hello and welcome to Compass. Well, I'd like to welcome now Bob Mendelsohn, who's arrived in Australia about 3 weeks ago now, and you'll be leading Jews for Jesus in Australia, I understand, Bob. Tell me about your conversion to this group.
Usually we use the term completion rather than conversion. When you say convert, you mean I used to be something, I quit, and now I'm something else.
And that's not so?
No, I'm still Jewish. I was born a Jew, I'll die a Jew. Yet Jesus got hold of me 27 years ago, and I came to be a completed Jew. I was raised an Orthodox Jew in the middle of the United States in Kansas City. And I went through typical bar mitzvah and cheder and very religious training. When I was 16, I went to a youth camp in Wild Rose, Wisconsin, and there I was challenged to be even more Orthodox in my practice. I continued that for a couple of years, went to university, and then became a member of the counterculture in the late 60s. It was there that I was encountering all kinds of ideas that were very foreign to who I was. And yet I was not only challenged by them, but intrigued by them and investigated the person of Jesus. And it was in the reading of the New Testament itself that I found the Jewish Messiah.
Tell me what it was that appealed to you.
Well, he's the Jewish Messiah foretold by the Jewish prophets and Jewish scriptures. What could make a Gentile out of me for believing that? It was not only that, but he was a man of meaning and relevance. There was two key words for us as hippies in those days. And I longed for meaning in my own life, and I saw it in the person of Jesus.
It's not a question of choosing one religion over another. So many people want to say that somehow we say, oh, this is a better religion, this is a better dogma, and you have to choose it because it's better. That's not the reality. The reality is not Christianity over Judaism. The reality is having a personal relationship with the living God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
If you're going to be a Jew who converts to Christianity, call yourself a Christian. You don't see Muslims walking around calling themselves Muslims for Jesus. You don't see Hindus walking around calling themselves Hindus for Jesus. A Hindu who converts to Christianity becomes a Christian. And they have no gumption about calling themselves a Christian. They do it. Why, when it comes to Jews, do they want to do this? And I really believe that this is one of the marketing tools of these particular movements to make the notion of being a Jew and believing in Jesus that much more enticing.
We are Messianic Jews. We call ourselves Messianic Jews as opposed to Jewish Christians or Jewish believers because we're saying to the Jewish community, we're saying to the church, we're saying to the world that we have embraced the Jewish Messiah and we are still Jews.
Well, when I first accepted him, I went through an identity crisis because my heart was saying, yes, he's the Messiah, but my mind was saying, but I'm Jewish. So there was an internal conflict for some months. But when I finally received him, I felt darkness just go out of me, and God gave me the gift of joy, which has been with me ever since. I was always kind of searching for God, but when I received Yeshua, I made that connection, and I've never been the same.
The message I want for people to understand is that Jesus, the gentle Jewish Messiah, wants to extend his love and life to them, if they'll just turn and listen to him.